I'd known Moo Saison was going to be on, I would have had a Moo shirt underneath this shirt. Anyway, this is the 5th release of the Moo Brew Summer Seasonal Saison. And I guess it was kind of fortuitous that I said that Saison is my holy grail of beers when I was talking about Harbor Master. And here I am talking about Moo Brew Saison. This beer has kind of evolved a little bit. The first 4 years that we brewed it, we brewed the same beer to learn about the yeast because to me, the style of Saison is just that. It's an expression of the yeast as well as the brewer's interpretation of the style. It's a style of beer, as Willie was saying, that includes everything from the leftover maltings on the farm floor being swept up and thrown into the mash tun, as well as herbs and spices. And so, in addition to the brewer's whim, it's truly a beer that the yeast contributes the character to it and expresses itself. And so this year, with this beer, we decided to mix it up a bit and blend a couple of different yeast strains. After 4 years of using the Y yeast farmhouse ale yeast strain, which originates from a brewery in Belgium, a farmhouse brewery called Blaugie, we mixed with a 50% blend with our yeast that we use with our Belgio beer. And the idea was that the Belgio contributes a slight fruitiness to the beer, where the farmhouse strain really focuses on the phenolic side or the spicy side. And so you get a slight lemony flavor along with a peppery finish. And unlike Willie's beer, which was enhanced, or the yeast character was enhanced by the use of ginger and other spices, this one is unspiced. And so definitely has a different character. But the common, trait of this beer style is you're looking for a beer that finishes very dry. The beer was brewed and served in the days when alcohol was considered safer than the local water supply, and so it had to be refreshing and provide a bit of nourishment without the workers wanting to take a nap afterwards, but to continue working. And so that's where this beer, if you hold it up, the other tale sign is that it's very hazy. And that's with the yeast not being filtered out of the beer, but allowed to stay in the keg and continue conditioning the beer even as it sits in the pub, and it'll change. What we found with our summer seasonal is we always brewed it to release it Beer Fest, but the kegs would remain, some kegs would remain through summer, and what we served at Beer Fest would be tremendously different from the Saison that people were drinking towards the end of the summer season, because the yeast would just continue ticking away and changing the character of the beer, which to me is what makes it a really unique beer style. So enjoy, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.